Hi everyone, so I'm here to do a makeup inventory. I realize I haven't done an inventory in over 2 years. So it is time. This has definitely been an eye-opener. I have definitely decreased some of my makeup in my inventory, which I'm really excited about. But I've also brought in some products, and it's just made me realize there are just some things that I don't really need in my makeup collection. As far as brows, eyeliners, lip liners, and lip glosses, those are just things that I'm probably not going to repurchase for a really long time. Just because I really don't like them. And as you know, I don't wear foundation, so I don't have any foundation, so I don't need that. But I'm probably going to do another video on just this topic. But right now I'm just going to go ahead and get started. But I am really proud of myself because there are some sections in my collection that I have really downsized. And project panning really does work. So, but also I've also brought in a ton of palettes in my collection. So that seems to be a problem right now. So I really need to figure out how to not buy so much, palettes, because I'm not using them enough and I'm not using up my products or my palettes. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am probably going to have to divide this video into two because it is really long. I'm trying to edit everything and it's really long. So anyway, enjoy. For primers, I have 3. In my last inventory, I had 2, and now I have 3. And I'm trying to find my perfect mattifying primer. If anyone knows of a good one, please let me know. I prefer it to be cruelty-free if possible, but I need one because my favorite one, which was the Garnier 5-second blur, is discontinued now. So if you guys know of a good one, please let me know. But the ones that I have right now is this Black Radiance True Complexion Shine Control Primer, and I'm almost done with this. Then I have this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Mattifying Primer, and then this one, this Wet n Wild Face Primer Matte. So yeah, I haven't really tested these two out quite yet. I think I've worn, can't remember which one I've worn once, but I need to find a really nice one. For brow products, I have 2. Last time I had 2 as well. The first one I have is this Easy Peasy Brow Gel from Mika, and I have the famous Anastasia Brow Wiz, which I'm trying to finish up. Okay, for eyeliners, I have 3. Last time I had 5, and I am extremely proud of this section because I have been working hard to reduce the amount of eyeliners I have in my collection. It takes me so long to go through eyeliners. So, I'm going to start with this one. This one is the Melt Cosmetics in 420. And once I'm done with this one, I'm probably not going to purchase eyeliners anymore. I believe that I can just use eyeshadows because I have so many eyeshadows. I really don't think that I need eyeliners. I may purchase one in the future, but for right now, it just takes me so long to go through liners. So anyway, this one is from Mika, sorry. And this is a liquid eyeliner. It's a felt tip eyeliner. And then this one right here is a small Kat Von D eyeliner in Trooper. For mascaras, I have 2. and last time I had 2 as well. So I have this one, the famous Mega Volume Mascara from Micah. And I also have this one. This one I believe is a CoverGirl mascara. Yep, the Peacock Flare mascara. Okay, so for concealers, I only have one. Last inventory I had one as well. And I'm very happy I just have one. I don't need more than one. I don't use that much concealer. So, but this one is the MAC Prolong Concealer. And what number is this? NW25. You're probably not going to be able to see that, but yeah. These are my cream pots. So in the last inventory, I had 6. I used up 2. One was from Benefit and the other one was from MAC. And then I decluttered one, which is the Maybelline Tattoo. And then now I have 4. This is the newest one in my collection. This one is the Butter London in Oil Slick, I believe. Oh, let me see. Yes, this is the Glisten Eye Gloss, and this should be in Oil Slick. Okay, and then these 3 are from MAC, so this is in Rubenesque. This one is in Vintage Selection. And this one right here is the one that I'm currently working on. This one is in Painterly. So I have 4. For glitters, I had 2 in my last inventory. These are from NYX. This one is in Almond, and this one is in Salmon. And then, of course, I had to get those Stila, I don't know what they're called, but yeah. I never know what they're called. People always say it, but I never know because it's not on the package. It's not on the packaging, but anyway. Okay, I'm sorry. So this one is in Smoky Storm. This one is in Kitten Karma. And this last one is Diamond Dust. So I have 5 now. I used to have 2, but now I have 5. Okay. I also wanted to include this e.l.f. glitter glue because I use this for, you know, glitter. And I didn't have this before, but I usually use this when I use these. These are my single eyeshadows. I have 9 here. In my last inventory, I had 12. So I got rid of, I believe 4. I got rid of 1 and I used up 3, but then I got 1, which is this one. This one is from Lindex, and I got this from my friend. So yeah, but right now it has gone down. I have 9, like I said, and I'm trying to use this one up. I have already repressed it. This is the Wet n Wild in Nutty. So I'm hoping that I can finish this, so we'll see. But yeah, I have 9 of these, and let's see. I will show you. These 3 right here are Catrice. This one is in Please Gold the Line. This is Lunch at Tiffany's. This one is a gold medal, liquid metal, I'm sorry. And this one is in Golden Roses. This one I already told you is Nutty. This one is a Dior one, and this one is in Gold Touch. And that is what that looks like right there. This one is a NARS one. This is a limited edition, and this one is in the color Stud. Right there. This one is a purple one, like I said, that I got from my friend. This one is the Infallible, the famous one in Gold Rush. That's what it looks like right there. You all have seen that one. And then this one is the Kat Von D single eyeshadow in On the Road. So those are 9. So single eyeshadows that I have right now. So yeah, so I'm really happy with that number right now. I'm trying to decrease it. I really don't want any more single eyeshadows. I just want to have my palette. So I'm working to decrease this number as well. Okay, these are my smaller palettes, and I have 18. This number has definitely grown as well. These are all my newer palettes, smaller palettes. But yeah, let's just get started. So this is the Marvelous Mauves by Dose of Colors, and I'm sure you all have seen these. Sorry. They have a bunch of different colors and palettes. This is the Smashbox in a Blaze, I believe. Yes, the Blaze Eye Palette. And that's what it looks like right there. These two are Huda Beauty. And this one is the warm browns. I'm sure you all have seen that. And then this is the mauve one. So they have a bunch of these palettes as well. I think they have green and purples and all sorts of different colors now. These two are Too Faced palettes. These are old palettes. I'm sure you all have heard of this. The Bourjois and the Natural Eyes palette. These two are from Wet n Wild. This is the Comfort Zones palette, which is very popular here on YouTube. This is the Had Me at Hello palette, which is not that popular here on YouTube, but it's still, you know, a known palette. I think it was a limited edition, so yeah. Okay, then moving on to, okay, let me move this actually. So this one is a NARS palette. This one is And God Created the Woman palette. Right here. This one is a duo, but still from NARS, and this one is in Kalahari. Okay, this one is the Naked 2 Basics palette. This one is a Tarina Tarantino. I'm so sorry for the glare. And I believe this palette is called Dreamy. Okay, and then these are all drugstore palettes. So this one is in one of my projects, or several of my projects. This is the Rimmel London in Crown Jewels. This one is from Maybelline, and this one is in Sunbaked Neutrals. And then these three right here are from Wet n Wild. This one is Vanity. This one doesn't have a name, but I think this one is in Goddess. It was a limited edition. This one is the famous YouTube one. This one is Walking on Eggshells. And then this last one right here is the NYC in Central Park Plums. So, yeah. So 18 in my collection. 18 smaller palettes in my collection. Okay, so this is my bigger palettes. So this number has definitely gone up. These two rows right here are all the newer palettes that I've gotten within the last 2 years or so. Not to mention my other smaller palettes that I've gotten that are new. Yeah. I think palettes are hard for a lot of people because there seems to be more releases of palettes than any other makeup product, and they look so pretty, and so yeah, I've been suckered into palettes, so I really need to bring this number down of my palettes. So, but let's try and see if we can go over these. I tried to put these in brands. So let's go ahead and get started. This is actually an e.l.f. palette right here. Such a pretty palette. I still haven't been able to use this, but yes, that's the Rose Gold Sunset palette from e.l.f. Okay, these three right here, no, I'm sorry, these three right here, this one, and this one are all ColourPop. These are the two naked palettes that I have. I finished one up entirely last year. I can link that down below in case you want to see that. But I finished the Naked 2, except for one shade. Okay, these two are Juvia's Place palettes. This one right here is the Sleep palette. I believe this is the Storm palette. Let me see. Yeah, the Storm palette. Sorry, my hands are greasy because I am wearing lotion. Because I have psoriasis, so I have to wear a lot of lotion on my hands. But yes, that is my trash can. But yeah, that is the palette right there, the Stormy palette, or the Storm palette. Okay, these two right here are Too Faced palette, the Peach palette and the Chocolate Bar palette. Up here are the Tartelette palettes. I'm working on this one right here. These two are Stila palettes. This one is Stila in the Light, and I believe this is the Stila in Soul. Yes. Okay, this one right here, this is the only, I believe, Coastal Scents. Oh no, that's not true. I have another one up there. Coastal Scents palette that I have. This is the Fall Festival palette. This is a really pretty palette. That is what it looks like, the Fall Festival palette. Really pretty palette. Okay, up here is another BH Cosmetics palette. You all know this. This is the Carly Bible palette. These two are Tarte palettes. This one is a, what is this? I think a Laura Mercier palette. This is the Artist palette, I believe. Yeah, right there. This one is a L'Oreal palette in La Nude 1. La Palette Nude 1. This is the Nudes palette from Maybelline. This is a Circa palette. This one is the Lorac Mega Pro 3. And I have two from Anastasia, the Mario, and then the Modern Renaissance. This is the It Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. This is the famous Morphe 35O palette. You all have seen that. That's kind of an old palette. And then these are the two, the Warren's palette from MAC and the Cool palette from MAC as well. And then this last one right here is the Bon Jovi palette. And that is what I have for my bigger palettes. Did I tell you the number? I have 31 palettes. I think I had 24 the last inventory that I did. So this number has definitely gone up. Okay, so I forgot to mention this last palette. This is a Z palette, and these are all my Makeup Geek single eyeshadows. I know they're singles, but I kind of see them in a palette because they are all in a palette. But yeah, I forgot to mention this. This was hidden somewhere, so I have 48 palettes. But yeah, these are all Makeup Geek. Okay, so these are all my powders. Last inventory I had 5. This time I have 4. I'm kind of bummed that I got this Kat Von D Lock-It powder, loose powder, just because I'm really trying to downsize my collection, but that's okay. This is the ambient powder from Hourglass, and honestly, I just have a tiny bit left in there. I don't want to open it up because it's a spoiler, but yeah, I'm almost done with this, so this will be gone, and I'm hoping to have this gone soon too. So I'll only have 2. This one is the Wet n Wild Fergie powder. I don't know. So I need to start working on this after those 2 powders. And then that's what it looks like. And then I have this powder as well. This is the Guerlain Meteorites powder. And I'm sure you all have seen this, but that's what it looks like right there. And I need to start working on this. So Really trying to get these two done so I can work on these two. But yeah, I have 4 powders in my collection.